Hi everybody, we're back to continue with the flip through of my second art journal, volume 2, and we will be doing the second group of 4 spreads. And this is the first of those. It's Midnight in the Garden of Secrets, and it is primarily collage with enhancements with paint. So, as I remember it, the first 2 images that I found that led to this spread were this cat from a cat food ad, and I thought the orange eyes were wonderful. And then this group of leaves, which I think was probably from an old Martha Stewart magazine. And I think around that time there was something going on about the secret garden. And in my mind, that got turned around to Midnight in the Garden of Secrets. So I found some images, magazine clippings of forest. Here's some ferns, some flowers. And I just put them all together. With the theme of midnight, I knew that I would have a dark sky and a dark color scheme and a moon. And the moon is a symbol that is one of my favorites. For some reason, the moon is more appealing to me than the sun. So this moon has this nice haze around it. And I'm not sure if you can see it in the video, but it's got some glitter over it as well. And that glitter is picked up in these little dots around her neck. So, I just created the design with her on one side, and it's like she's coming through a entryway into this garden. And I think one of the things that makes it successful, which in my mind it is the light around her. So it draws the eye to her, but then also there's this other light coming along here and the reflections on some of the flowers and the leaves, and then the light of the sun and some stars. In this one, I did quite a bit of this scrolly line work with a liner brush, and I really enjoy doing that. It's just decorative and fun and beautiful, and over here there are a lot of dots as well, which is another one of my favorite things to do. So for reasons that I don't really understand, I had this feather. I think it's a woodpecker feather, but I'm not sure. And I made a little pocket and put it in there. I don't know what significance that has, but in any case, there we are, the Midnight in the Garden of Secrets. This next one is also along that kind of feel, enchantment, secretive, mystical. Have a little elf here. And this one says, "The forest is full of enchantment, beautiful, wise, and wonderful." And here, "The robin's breast glows garnet." And this is the kind of robin that you would find in an English forest, not an American forest. And this robin and the American robin are not closely related. Not closely related. The American robin, I think, is a warbler. I'm not sure about the English robin, but in any case, once again, we have collage in the background, clippings from magazines, and then just sort of using paint to extend and create a landscape. So I wanted a cave. Here's a cave going under this hill, and it says, "Believe in magic, ye who enter here." And we have some little fairy lights there leading into the interior of that magical place. We have a buck and a doe coming up along here, and once again I have light kind of starring in this piece. Here's some light filtering through the trees in this 6-pointed star pattern, and highlighting the deer. And we also have down here a little baby wild boar. Let's see, what does it says? A piglet boar with pearl sparkles. So I guess he has pearls on his back. And then here it says, the whole forest is enchanted, but there's more than you see. Come deeper and deeper still to its very heart, where the most magical wonders reside. And the spatters, I like spatters. I think spatters are joyful. Here's some more spirals, a dotted spiral. So, and these fern fronds are all painted. And I do think it has sort of a magical feeling to it. I'm happy. Okay, this one. Sparrows. The life of a sparrow is a life of freedom. This is a old book page, which was mostly blank, and I used it to paint this sparrow on, and then to add this little bit of collage, the life of, and then the rest is written in pen. A butterfly cut out, and there's one over here too, some moth. And this image was in a magazine. I thought it was just amazing. I don't know what it was, but it's really, I think it's really beautiful. And I think it brought about the idea of bringing in birds and trees. So the trees on either side are done against a background that is collaged and then painted very loosely and splotchily. Here's a little image of a tree cut out from somewhere and collaged on. And let's see. I can't read what that says, but this one, this sparrow is cut out, I think, but I know this one is painted. And I really enjoyed working with brown, so much brown. Brown and navy blue together, I think, are really, really pretty. It seems subtle, but it can be dramatic also when you introduce a range of value from very dark to very light. This fourth one, this is so sad. This, look, my journal fell apart here. I don't know why. And it's very distressing. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do. I did buy some bookbinding repair tape, and I will put it back together with that, but it's never really going to be the way it was originally, and that's partly because I can't, it's skewed, so if I put the tape in a place that will really bring this image together, then it won't open. So maybe I'm not really ready to try and fix it, but I do think I know why this happened. If you are making your own journals, in this one I used signatures of 2 pieces of this heavy paper. So the signatures were quite thick. And in my other journals, I just used single pages that I sewed together individually. So I'm very sad about this because I really like this piece. Beautiful cat. And this is very simple, really. Just the cat and this huge bouquet of pale roses that pretty much says it all. With, you know, just stuff. Text, strips, a little collage on the top, a little bit of text. Every beauty has her baubles. Yes, I am beautiful. Once again, spirals, but this time with dots, lots of them. Dots around quite a bit of the edge. I do once again, I'll say it, I do like dots and swirls and spirals. So I think we'll leave it at that for today. And next time we'll come back and we'll look at the next 4. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you saw things that inspire you or give you some ideas. I hope you love art journaling as much as I do. Bye-bye.